Hi, my name is Courtney Thaler from EDU 5360. I will be presenting my California Gold Rush Unit, Lesson 4, Miners Court. The objective for this lesson is students will be able to listen critically, respond appropriately to oral communication. So I've set it up like a courtroom. I want the students to kind of learn about court, but it's really not the focus of the lesson, but they'll get the idea. But I mostly want them to be able to give a great presentation. So in the highly structured practice, I will be the court, I will be the judge, I will be the prosecutor and the defendant. I'm just modeling for them what I expect, so here's my lesson. Good morning, class. Today, as you know, we're studying about the California Gold Rush, but we're learning about miners' court because sometimes in the miners' world, things happen that aren't supposed to. So each of you have received your scenarios as the group. And after this presentation of me showing you how I expect your presentations to go, you will receive your assignments. So in your assignment, I will be your judge and your classmates will be your jury. But right now, I will be the prosecutor and the defendant. So I want you to pay attention and I want you to notice what I want. Okay, it's going to be funny, you're going to have a good time, but I want you to see what I expect of you. So it's going to be quick. So this court case, this is me presenting to you, so ready, go. Hi, the court case that I am presenting today is about a teacher. And this teacher is suing a parent because the parent, who is a minor, did not pay her for her child's education. So she's suing, and this is the court case. The defendant is the parent, and the prosecutor is the teacher. So here is the defendant. I don't need to pay the teacher because she did not fulfill her requirements as a teacher. As a teacher, I expect you to be able to teach math, science, and English, and her English skills have not taught my son what he needs to know and how to communicate. He's not able to say his words correctly. Pause. And that is the defendant. So he's defending what he believes. Now I know it's silly and I know it's goofy, but you can see I made eye contact with you. I didn't use slang. I didn't giggle. I didn't say every other word. I was clear in what I was trying to communicate. Now here is the prosecutor. Sorry. The prosecutor goes like this. I appear before this court today. I have an issue. This parent has not paid for their child's education and the rules for pause. So what did I do wrong in that? I said and I kind of looked off and I got distracted. So when you're giving a presentation I expect you to be looking at your classmates. I expect you to be making eye contact with me and to present yourself professionally. If you were in court, would you say, girl, or would you say, excuse me, sir, let me tell you, you would be respectful. And I know that sounds goofy, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm the judge. So you're trying to convince me, and you all know Miss Thaler is very strict. So your job is to convince me. And you know how I am with grammar. You know how I work. So I want you to do this. Also, as a witness. So witnesses, what is your job? Your job is to say what you witnessed. Did you witness the man paying the teacher? So here's a witness. Your Honor, I appear before the court. I've sworn. I've given my oath, and I believe that the defendant is completely innocent. They paid the teacher. They gave the money they were supposed to in a timely manner, and I believe that this court case needs to be dismissed and that the teacher is just trying to make money. So simply, the witness stated what they believed, and they said it, and that was it. There was no questions asked. There was no goofing. There's no yelling. There's no screaming. Because in a court, if you hear a defendant or a witness yelling at the judge is not going to listen. And the judge isn't going to listen to someone who's just playing around. The judge will listen to someone who's presenting their case and telling them what they believed happened and what the truth was. Also, as a jury, now who's the jury? That's right, the class is the jury. As a jury, when people are up there presenting their cases, should the jury be like, yeah, you tell them? No, the jury sits quietly. They may take notes, and that would be a good idea for the class to do. When your classmates are up here presenting their case, you should take notes because you're going to have time to discuss it as a jury, as do real juries. And you're going to say, okay, this is what we think. And then the judge ultimately decides. All right? So I'm going to be handing out your scenario or your group's roles. And I want you to look over your roles and talk with your group. Talk about the scenario. Talk about the roles. And see what you can do with that. And remember what I expect. Eye contact. Eye contact. Eye contact. And as in any presentation, should the rest of the class be talking when someone's presenting? No, that's right. We don't talk while others are presenting. Okay? Have a good night.